myself. That's the way I wanna be, laughing with myself. That's the brightest side of me.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Laughing with Myself in 2021. Here we go. How do you feel in this new year? Exactly. I've been a little sluggish. I feel like I've been a slug the past couple weeks, but that's what holidays do, right? Yeah. But hey, I rung in the new year watching The Hobbit, which is quite perfect for New Year's because the title is called An Unexpected Journey, which is what we're all on. Yesterday, I really felt awful on New Year's Day. Nothing bad, thankfully. But I'm just holding on a string for my past memories. Hanging on to them like they were so long ago. And I don't want to forget my funny, who I am. Oh, I think I wrote a poem last night. Well, yeah, because I think the people we're surrounded with that we love so much that make us who we are, because we are sponges, they're not surrounding me and I can't laugh. And I miss them. I called my good friend Mark Sipka, who I've made a lot of videos with in the past on my YouTube. And he's so silly, and I just got to call my funny pals more. Yeah. And it's also, I used to do stand-up shows almost every night, and then it's gone, and I'm like, well, that was a big part of who I was, who I am, and so that part of me has gone silent and kind of quiet and numb. Ugh. Exercise helps, a good sweat. I went on a morning hike, though, yesterday with Penny, and that was really beautiful. Ooh, I just love the sound of her paws in the water. Just that's Penny's feet. It was pretty. But New Year's Eve, I watched The Hobbit with my boyfriend, and I know I've shared this impression of Bilbo Baggins in the past, but I thought I'd do it on the podcast. Bilbo Baggins is always conflicted. He's always just, his face, and Martin Freeman, this is how he speaks, okay. No, Gandalf, I don't want to go on any adventures. Not now, never, ever. I just want to stay here in the Shire. Yes. A dragon? No. I don't want to go fight a dragon. So that's it. It's a solid impression. If you don't believe me, go rewatch. Just watch a clip of Bilbo Baggins. You're welcome. Gandalf, we had to rewind a few times where Gandalf was speaking because you just can't understand him. He speaks so muffled, and I don't know if it's the beard. Maybe they should have trimmed a little bit of Gandalf's beard so we could hear him. But he kind of, there needs to be subtitles just for Gandalf's character, because he's saying stuff like, if Aragorn is ever there in the well-winged bow and fight in the middle of nighttime. You're like, come again? Poor Bilbo. That's probably why he was so confused all the time. Gandalf, what did you say? Bilbo, your feet. I want to smell your feet. Gandalf, you come again? You want to smell my hobbit feet? Yes, I have a thing for hobbit feet. That's why you wanted me on this journey. Funny. Yes. This is what I got for you guys. Take it or leave it. Oh, man. I remember Ooh, when I watched The Hobbit, my big crush was Keeley. He's an elf. So the big news of the day, this week, of Melissa's week, is fairy doors. I didn't think much of them before. I thought, oh, they're cool. They're fine, I guess, in my past. But then on Sunday, I walked from my parents' house to Uptown Whittier to a coffee shop called Lift Coffee Roasters because my cousin Brandon, don't sigh at me. Penny sighed. She went, Brandon was having a pop-up for his farm. Friendly Hills Farm, go ahead and follow it. If you're a local in LA, Whittier, California specifically, Brandon would love all the help he can get. We appreciate it. And go ahead and follow Friendly Hills Farm for fresh produce. He's growing it right now. It's beautiful. Do it. Anywho, so on this walk, I came to a halt. I go, oh, because I saw a fairy door connected to a tree with a little trail leading up to the door. What is that called, by the way? Tell me. It's not a sidewalk. A front walk to the door? What is that? A trail? Anyway, it had a bunch of little cobblestones. Then on the side, there was a little picnic table with a picnic chair. I think there was a teacup on the tiny table. Mushrooms. I was just like, what? This is so magical. And I'm in need of magic right now. So the following day, it was a very rainy day. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make my fairy door. And now I have 3. My first one was brown. It's in the other room. Then my second was this pink one here. And then the third is this tiny little purple one I made last night. Mind you, I looked on Google for help, okay? There was people commenting like, how did she come up with this in her imagination? No, I steal a little, okay? You just get help. You just need a reference point. But once I spotted, oh, okay, I could just put, now I kind of know how to make a door. It's just so fun. But now I want to make all the little miniatures and then give them as gifts to friends and, I don't know, write little funny notes. Like, hey, this is Melissa, you're a fairy. I need a fairy name. Ooh, tell me what my fairy name would be. Miss Funny Bones? That's not a fairy name. Oh, so cool. There's a whole world of fairies out there. I don't want to dive into it. It's... I could really get lost. This is something that's... You guys, I am of no good use if I have to create something for survival. If I was on an island with some people and they're like, Melissa, quick, make a house out of sticks for us. Make a fire, please. Go kill that fish and toast it for our dinner. I'd be like, I can't do any of those things, but I can make us some fairy doors. Bitch! Gandalf, kill her! Oh man, you guys, if I was ever canceled, I don't want to be, okay? I'm not saying that. I love what I do. I like making you laugh, and I love expressing myself with art. But if I ever get canceled, I thought about it. I could still be creating things. How? Etsy.com. I just move away, disappear, but I make an Etsy account and sell things like the fairy doors, scarves, my drawings. I'm in good shape. No one will know who that is because my username will be something like Krusty Creations or Slinky Dreams Sex. Tiny tiny tickle nipples. See? And I'm golden. I woke up this morning with a new drawing idea because I really miss Disneyland. I'm kind of in a magical mode, leaning into magic this week. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I really miss Disneyland. But I thought, well, this drawing idea of the castle, the Sleeping Beauty castle, I could draw that. And on the side of the wall, there is a creepy old lady. Maybe it's my soul. Dressed as Cinderella. You know how little girls dress up when they go to Disneyland? They'll wear Cinderella or a Belle dress. But this lady is in like a Belle dress. Legs open, holding a beer bottle. A few beer bottles already empty on the floor. Maybe some Doc Marten boots. And that's the drawing. She's a mess without magic. Oh, that's the title of the drawing. I miss bowling too. I was thinking of The Big Lebowski. That's one of my favorite movies, and I just miss bowling. I miss checking out all the asses. Next time I get to go bowling, I'm gonna compliment booties. Just feel like, you got a good bubble there. You got two really great clouds there. I like your pillows. Just gonna say it. I always use the weight ball, the number 8 ball. I think that's the proper weight for my arm, what I can handle. I miss moonwalking on the bowling alley floor and eating all the salty popcorn and not sharing it. I'm someone that I have to bring extra socks. I don't like it when, like, if I put my socks that I'm wearing into bowling alley shoes and then put them back in my shoes for the day, I just can't. What's going on in the shoe, you know? Is it going to stain the bottom of my shoe? I don't know. Really is not. Even if I walk around in my house with my socks, then putting them in the shoe, I don't think so. That's why you need chanclas. Mine are falling apart. Gonna get some new chanclitas. Next weekend, I'm gonna go to Sedona with my parents. It's not like we could do a lot, but maybe we just stock up on food and enjoy the outdoors. But that's my Christmas gift to them. I did get a few COVID tests upon arrival, and I've been isolated and just, it's like I gotta bond more with the people that I can see, you know, really get to know them. That's very funny. After all this, we're gonna get to know certain people, some people that, the ones that we are in our, what's that called? Bubble or tomb with? Not tomb. What are they calling it? There's a word you guys are using. The people you're quarantining with. Whatever. We're going to know them so well when we come out of this. I'll be like, you don't like that salad. Like, how did you... You're right. I know. You just like pickles on your salad, Mom. And some cheese and avocado. Or we'll go to a restaurant. Yeah, that's a better way to say that joke. She's going to have the steak with the mashed potatoes, and he's going to have the pork chop with broccoli. I'd be like, thanks, Melissa. You know us so well. It's like we're all grounded this past year. There's been no fun activities, no bowling, no movie theaters, which I actually think they should open movie theaters, but just have one chair in the theater. How funny is that image? I would love it. You know I would. I remember when I saw Detective Pikachu by myself, a matinee, and I snuck in a Chipotle burrito. One of the best days of my life. Yeah. And I don't even ask anyone if they say, oh, it was my birthday yesterday. I don't even ask. What'd you do? I know you're not doing anything. I don't ask. I just say happy birthday. Keep going. There's nothing else. All right. Oh, yeah. I've been trying to write songs, but it's not flowing these days. Okay, but here are some lyrics. Ready? Keep running into walls as I try to dance. Try something new. Magic appears, disappears. Before you know it, what the heck? Open doors, they close like a frozen lake. No one can ice skate. We just watch our shoes stand in the closet. That's actually a good line. We just watch our, because we're not on any adventures these days. We just look at our shoes as they get spider webs on them, you know? Okay, I guess this was the chorus. Losing me, finding me, losing me, finding me. Oh, God. Verse 2. A kid getting a new balloon till it flies away. Dorothy, so close to home. She's over the rainbow. What's over the rainbow? I miss the rainbows. Idiot. Oh, guys. My mural is cute. I feel like I could add more. Well, I did ring in the new year with the New Year's kiss. Ow, that hurt. Last New Year's, though, and I had to think about it. What the hell was last New Year's? But I rung in the New Year in San Antonio. I was doing shows at the LOL Comedy Club. And it was a blast. It was pretty funny because I did 2 shows that New Year's Eve. One at like 7:38, and then the second one at, I don't know, 9:30. My show ended though on the second show by 11:30. And I told the club, I was like, look, I have a set act. I can't really drag on my set because every bit is, I'm a performer. I don't know how to talk to a crowd and improvise. It's not how my brain works. Sorry. So the show ended at, I told the club, I was like, I just have a set act and then I'll be done. So what are we going to do? I can't hang out on stage till midnight. So I ended the show. I went to the green room and sat there till it was like 11:58. And I went back on stage with champagne and I did the countdown, which was still really fun. And the people were so sweet. I loved that club. I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, that was a good club. Houston Improv, too. I did that a few days before. You know that I rented a Jeep in San Antonio just to go drive to the Alamo for Pee Wee Herman's sake? If you watched Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, he's looking for his bike, and the fortune teller says, "Your bike is at the Alamo." And then Pee Wee goes, "The Alamo." Or what does he say? My bike! I have to go to the Alamo? And then so he gets to the Alamo, and he's stuck in a tour. And then he finally at the end asks the tour guide, "Where's the basement?" Oh, because the fortune teller says, yeah, your bike is in the basement of the Alamo. He goes, "Where's the basement?" And everyone's laughing at him. And this is embarrassing, but when I got to the Alamo, I was by myself, mind you, and I filmed an Instagram story with the Alamo behind me, and I go, "Where's the basement? My bike!" Posted that Instagram story. And as I left the Alamo walking by myself in my backpack, I just kept hearing it on repeat in my head, the echo of, "Where's the basement?" I was like, this is so lame. I watched this movie called Sound of Metal. It's on Amazon. Boy, it was good, guys. Really, really made me appreciate the fact that I have good hearing and I could hear. And also our senses, touch, taste, feel, hear, see. Oh, touch and feel is the same. Damn it. Or no, feeling. No, that's internal. But I mean, yeah, you should watch it. It's about a drummer that a metal drummer loses his hearing, goes deaf. Whew. It was beautiful. It was really, really good. I enjoyed that movie. Everyone, that's it. This was a beautiful episode. I love you, and if you don't have New Year's goals right now, don't sweat it. It's okay. The goal could pop up at the end of the year. Save it for next year. All right. Bye, guys.
Laughing with myself, that's the way I wanna be. Laughing with myself, that's the brightest side of me.